What's up, everybody? We're Helix. My name is Ethan, along here with Joe, Pierce, and Nate. Today, we're going to be looking at some Call of Duty Vanguard. They just dropped the multiplayer reveal trailer. We're not really interested in looking at the whole description of everything they're saying, but we're going to just watch the trailer, and then we're going to kind of give you our thoughts on the trailer initially, what we think about the game, where we think it's going, and what we saw.
Yeah, and let us know in the comments what you guys think after the trailer. I know a lot of people are excited for this game, and I think it's definitely going to make some people change their mind about it if they weren't.
Absolutely. So, ready? Let's play it.
Get it done.
Very World War II looking already.
Yes, sir.
Call of Duty Vanguard.
I like the smoke coming out of his mouth.
Yo, I didn't. That's
The
crazy.
katana.
Did you see his eyes? The pupils
No.
changed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like depending on the light.
Huh. That's interesting to see.
That's crazy.
Already I've seen a pretty diverse range of weapons. That's pretty cool.
I like how
Yeah,
I like how
minigun.
there's that grenade in there.
Yeah,
Minigun, yeah,
Oh,
that's the
minigun.
first look at walls breaking right there.
Oh. Dude,
So
it tear that wall up.
These maps are looking really good too.
they are. They're looking really. Okay, well, first of all, he broke through the floor, and we all knew
That's
about that.
sick.
How you can break through walls, break through floors.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Bro, I'm
So
here
there's
for the
nothing-
dinger mid-game.
And then the tank.
Jalka.
So
It looks like it. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like
RTX tank.
yeah,
yeah, it looks like they're adding new streaks and stuff, which is pretty cool.
definitely.
I wonder if they're gonna add dogs again.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
that would be really cool. Looks
Yeah,
like there's a variety of melee weapons as well.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, it seems like a really
Broken leg.
diverse range of weapons. There's
Uh-huh.
a rocket launcher.
There's a war machine.
That looks like that looks like on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dish.
Got the car. Let's go. The car looking
Yeah,
good thing.
nice look at sniping here.
I really like the scope. It looks
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of some of the ones from MW, honestly.
Me too, like the X50 scope with like the car sniper scope.
A stim, yeah.
Enemies.
I hope the stims come into play a lot. I'm interested to see if that's going to be like in
maps.
place of the
Look at that
flashbang
map,
spot.
Japanese flower.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna like disable it in like comp, like how they did in the Cold War with the stims.
Customization.
10 mags, dude. Katana.
The flamethrower is really cool too. Do you guys think that's gonna be like a kill streak or an upgrade? Or
I could definitely
That should be,
see.
like,
Yeah, I can definitely see it be like a mid-tier
Yeah,
kill
close.
streak or something like that.
yeah.
yeah, especially
And
since
then
like
jump
this
to
whole
call it a
like,
flame knot.
outfit. Yeah, the flame knot. That's what I was just gonna say. Reminds me of a jugger. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is
Is that the Warzone map?
I think it is.
Rolling up on the island over here.
Yo.
That's-
Dropping it.
If that's the Warzone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
We're out in the,
about that.
we're
I
out in
want
the
to talk about
Caribbean,
that.
dude.
So let's talk about that
Verdansk,
right off the jump.
BC.
The Warzone map. They throw it right in the end of the trailer. It's
Nuts.
obviously like the biggest point of the whole trailer for a reason. Warzone is basically what's keeping Call of Duty alive at this point. I think that we all really were looking for a new map when they released Verdansk 84, and then they didn't drop that. And I think a lot of people in the community were really upset about that, how they just kind of reskinned the map. So now
Yeah.
that with Vanguard, they're bringing a full new map, and it honestly sounds like they listened to the community and brought kind of like an island tropical feel with an anti-cheat.
Yeah, anti-cheat, dude.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how it is. Like you said.
Mom?
Yo, 1 second, actually. My bad. There was a fucking crash in the intersection outside.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, dude, I heard a fucking like.
Damn.
And I was,
An actual
yeah.
car crash?
But then and then I thought my car was there, but then I forgot Ryan drives it to work, so I was chilling.
Nice.
You thought you were
nice.
actually
Yeah.
in the fucking
Your
Vanguard
car is
trailer.
okay.
Whew.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Vanguard.
Thought things were popping off right now, but yes, but like you were saying, I don't really like how they reskinned the map and they like kind of hyped it up for something bigger than that. They added some cool new
POI.
POIs, you know, some pretty like Summit was pretty cool addition. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like a lot of people were wanting a new map. I feel like a lot of people are tired of the cheating, like we talked about before. You know, a lot of the big streamers left Warzone because of the cheating problem. And they've been talking up a pretty big anti-cheat for this new game. So I'm really excited to see how that comes into play. And like you've said, they're listening to the community. Like even in the alpha, from playing that, they, you know, from days 1 to 2, they changed a lot of the stuff that people were complaining about. So I'm really excited to kind of see how they continue to update that game, even through the beta, which is this weekend. For PlayStation Early Access, so I'm really excited to see how that runs, and just, you know, a first look at the multiplayer and kind of get a good feel of how, you know, what we're expecting going forward with this game.
Yeah.
So I'm just scrolling through Twitter right now, not gonna front, and confirmed. Field of view slider on consoles at launch.
Let's go.
That's huge.
Really?
Yeah,
That is huge.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Kind of, again, part of listening to the community. I think that's definitely the biggest point I want to make in this whole video, and I think that a lot of us want to make, is that they actually are listening to what we are saying. For once in Call of Duty history, that's a big deal. That's been everybody's biggest complaint, is that they don't listen to us. But they're bringing us a lot of maps right off the jump, which was a big complaint, which I'm sure we'll talk about. They brought us a Warzone map, bring us an anti-cheat, an FOV slider.
Yeah, and what's nice is even the fact that they're adding things from, like, you know, for example, the destruction, like tactical destruction. You know, you see that in games like Rainbow Six Siege.
Exactly.
I'm really excited to see how that plays into the casual and the competitive modes. You know, because I feel like that can be something that can be very strategic. You know, like we've talked about before, you can leave walls up or break them down. You know, maybe later in the game that'll benefit you. And
So
I
that's
think
interesting how it does carry on throughout
exactly,
the game.
and I think Pierce, you were talking about the perks that could do that.
Yeah, there's like different attachments for like the different ammunition. Like the bigger the mag is, like the bigger size of the bullet, the whole bigger the hole is in the wall. So which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have bigger bullets, it'll probably take less time to break down the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you said, didn't you say there was a perk that you can see people when you tag them through walls?
Yeah, and it's in the second perk slot. You can, like, if you like shoot someone through the wall and you hit them, they'll glow red, and then you can kill them.
So that's pretty,
Called radar, right? Maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty cool, because it kind of reminds me of that Warzone perk that they added, where, you know, if you tag the people up, it kind of lights them up for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, scout.
Yeah.
There's also a new mechanic in the game. If you shoot someone through the wall, they get suppressed, so they move slower and stuff, which is pretty cool.
I think that's a pretty good way to do that, especially so they can't, you know,
run away.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's
come around the wall and just finish them off.
Yeah.
But I mean, the mechanics definitely in general are, I think, a big deal. They're going with the Modern Warfare 2019 mechanics, which is, again, what everybody was asking for, what everybody wanted. Those were pretty much the best mechanics we've seen in a Call of Duty within, I mean, ever, really. Probably, you know, top 3 movements in a game. So everybody was asking for that, and not only did they keep them, but they kind of added on to them and changed a few things, like you guys were just talking about. So I'm really interested to see how that carries over in Warzone and in, again, regular Call of Duty throughout the game.
And talking about the maps, there's going to be like 16 maps that are for regular core multiplayer, and then there's going to be the others for like the other game modes.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to have some World at War maps.
Really?
Game at launch.
Like
okay. So that's pretty cool. I'm interested to see, you know, like what game modes are in the competitive pool, and what game modes are kind of just, you know, if they added any game modes from other games that were taken out in the last game. You know, I know obviously things like uplink aren't going to be seen really on a boots on the ground Call of Duty, but things like capture the flag can definitely come back into play. I know for Cold War, I don't believe capture the flag was dropped at launch. I think it was something that came in later on in the game, because that was something that people wanted. You know, so I'm really excited to see if that's the third game mode for competitive, and I'm excited to see, you know, what goes on with different game modes and stuff.
I know you can change like how big you want the map. So like if you want, like, you can make it into like a blitz TDM, and it makes the map smaller, like shipment or something like that.
I would like it.
6v6, 12v12, and 24v24.
Yeah.
We can all have those different pacings on it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. even from the alpha to the beta, I'm excited to see just the changes that they do. And I'm hoping, when the game drops, it's going to be like cultivated to every type of player. Like we're talking about, there's so many different game modes. There's so many different types of like ways that you can play this game. And I'm excited to see, how people enjoy it in the casual world and in the competitive realm. And just like on a content creating side of things, like, is it a game where content could be made? Is it a game where people enjoy is it something that people like to watch? I feel like that's going to be like a big question, especially in Warzone and in competitive. Cold War, like there were views, but the views for example, Warzone beat Cold War out, on Twitch views every single time you would go on Twitch. So I'm really excited to see hopefully a jump in viewership, for this new game with all of like the good stuff they're coming out with.
All around, hopefully you can take some viewership away from Warzone and
exactly
kind of have viewership everywhere throughout the game.
Exactly.
Take some competitive viewership back up. I know CDL viewership has kind of gone down since COVID and since Cold War has been not a good game to watch.
Yeah.
And like you said, maybe they'll take control out, put in a better game mode. People will watch that again. And then, we will bring some viewers back to Warzone with the new map, with the new movements, new guns. It's going to be interesting on all platforms to watch.
I'm hyped for a new Warzone map.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I literally have only played Verdansk like maybe 6 times with the new map.
I'm just hyped for a new game in general.
I'm ready. I'm ready for just like the MW mechanics again. I'm ready for new guns, just a new surroundings, environment, stuff like that. Any final thoughts on the topics?
For me, in conclusion, basically just I really enjoy that they're listening to the community, and I'm really just going to be watching and be interested in seeing how they continue to do that. They did it with the alpha. I hope they're going to do it with the beta, fixing those issues right away. And then, they have a few months before the game to fix all their issues. So I'm hoping they do that, and I'm hoping they continue to update throughout and listen to the community. So I think that's really just number one, listen to community. They're finally doing it. It sticks around.
Community is key.
Yes, it keeps your game alive. And they finally figured that out, finally realized it.
Yeah, you got anything?
I'm hyped to play Call of Duty again. As much as it sucks to say, I'm hyped to play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But you're hyped to be hyped about it, right? Like, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Like it's
Hopefully it's just not some straight dog water. Hopefully the beta is like.
Yeah, and I'm excited if they get this anti-cheat off. I feel like Warzone is going to be a great game to play. Like I feel like Warzone will blow up if the cheaters are gone. Just from a viewership standpoint, like from a wanting to stream it standpoint, and I feel like it'll bring back a lot of the people that have left Warzone to play Apex and things like that. But hopefully the reality of that is as they say it is, and hopefully they're on top of it and keeping a good anti-cheat. But my final thoughts on the topic are I'm excited for the competitive side of Call of Duty. I hope that there is a competitive playlist on drop, and even if not on drop, maybe in an early update into the game. But from a competitive standpoint, it looks like a very good game. It looks like it's going to be really fun to watch.
Definitely better than Cold War.
Exactly. And like a lot of the teams that are being built for this year in the CDL are looking to be like really, really good. So I'm excited to see how that plays out.
I'm just excited to play this game and see like how it is overall.
Yeah,
and hopefully like the camo grind's not that hard. Like
well, like you said though, they're gonna be having you can make smaller maps, right, with the blitz.
Yeah.
So hopefully
so you can make it like shipment type of
vibe.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be really surprising to a lot of people. I think it's gonna I think it's going to shock a lot of people when it comes out in terms of just like how it runs.
Don't always blame the game. Maybe you're just trashed.
Yeah, maybe.
You need to remember that when you say you're going on the time. You need to remember that. Come on, son.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you're thinking about the game. Let us know, what you're excited to see, and hopefully we can, when the game comes out, we got the open beta this week or early access beta.
Some content.
Yeah.
Day one
The
of beta will have content out.
yeah.
Day one of the official game drop will have content out. So make sure
So-
you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss the games the second they drop.
Yep.
and we'll catch you next time.
Peace
Peace.
out.
Peace.